Hello, visionaries. Welcome back. I am Leonidas. This is Nucleares, still on patch 203. Today is actually game day. It is college football game day here in the United States, but there aren't really any good games this morning. So I thought, why not record the next episode in our little series? So I think this is episode 5. Episode 4 hasn't even been published yet. It's scheduled, not even come out yet. But yeah. Content for the content gods, right? Give the people what they want. So here we are. In our last episode, we just met demand. Up and down, followed it, pretty boring. This one is going to be a little bit of the same. I believe, if memory serves, that we have a delivery coming. We were waiting for the rain to end so that it would arrive. We're going to install it. We're going to prime it. We're going to get it all ready. We're going to start up our second loop. And that's the plan for now. We will see what else happens as we go forward, but it all depends kind of on the rain. So what I may have to do, if the rain's not cooperating, I will have to kind of pause the video, advance it till the rain goes away, meeting demand up and down, just kind of off screen, and then come back. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do 2, 3, 4 episodes waiting for the rain to stop. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's jump in. Let's go. Rock and or roll. Sport ball. Love the sport ball. College football, not a big NFL fan. Hockey, big hockey fan, but you know, it's the off season. Hey, here we go. Go Knights. Let's see. So single still. Oh, let's start over. Slow down. Words enunciate. Tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue. Single fuel cell. Single backup generator. Pressurizer is doing its thing. We were kind of staying between 305, 310 because of the higher demand. Ooh. That I think is because of startup. Single fuel cell, yeah. Everything else is just kind of doing its thing. We are not meeting demand. Someone's not paying attention. Why are we not meeting demand all of a sudden? What time of the day is it? 33. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this real quick so that we can. Let's get our bypass down. Let's bring that down like 30. Watch the retention tank as we do that, because we need to adjust. Maybe. Oh, see, it's pretty high. Higher than we wanted it, but that's okay. Everything else is doing just fine. We are losing water in our tank because the number on the left, my return flow, is not matching the number on the right, which is my steam outlet. And so we're going to fix that, which is going to affect things. So as I meet that, I'm going to just do it there, and we're going to see this middle number plummet, which is going to make our output drop. But just for a minute, it will come back. Everything else is looking fine. Condenser levels just peachy. Let's take a look at the rain. Has the rain down in Africa stopped? No, it has not. I'm hoping that once it turns over the new day, the rain will just magically stop. So we're gonna go triple speed. We're gonna wake up AO, have him.
Operator, vacuum pump.
He's got to yell at me, right? Because we started a new game.
Close retention.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk over him. Last time I suffered through him yelling at me, so I'm just gonna talk over him for now. But I can hear the rain. It's probably too quiet for you all. Oh, look, there he is. Yep, he came in to run at me. Ready to yell at me. I mean. Yep. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Still down to 17 again. Still down to, okay, so that has brought it down quite a bit, that extra cold water, our output. Make sure our core temperature didn't fall any. Nope, it's looking good. Where we at 2.6. It was, yeah, it's been sitting around 2.6. Remember 2.59, 2.6 from the other video. Very stable. I'm just going to leave it there. I want to see how long we can sustain not having to pull rods now that we've hit that 14-hour mark. So in order to get the demand, or meet the demand again, I am going to pull back more bypass. We'll go to, say, 20. That should bring it up enough. That will reduce this number, which means we can pull back here. Proceed with the test. You got it, buddy. That one I'm with you on. This will take us back to 56. Which will probably make that number go up a little bit. Yeah, good. All right, wait, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, he's service compliant. How's our retention tank? I mean, it was coming down. Let's back up for some reason. Let's pull that back. I do like to stay on the 50, but go do something. Go do something. Bye.
I'm going to start the analysis of the situation of the plant.
Go back to triple speed. Uninterrupted service. Hey, bonus. And now I have almost enough money for the extra steam generator that I wanted. Because I missed the cutoff, I guess, for the noonday cutoff. I would like a second one. I don't need it. I don't need it, but I want it. Here's just a recap. Oh. Getting yellow box. Need that to come down. So we're going to put bypass back in. How much am I going to put it in? Yeah, we'll go up to 30. I don't really need 30. Probably be more like 27-ish. Yeah, pretty close. Good enough for government work. What do we got? What are we trending here? Down, so let's give it a little bit more. Maybe there. And everything else is looking good. We'll go back to triple speed now that I'm not yellow boxing anymore. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Pretty close. Pretty close. We'll wait for our money to come up, and I think I'm going to kind of just cut away. I'll pause the video here for you all. Keep playing. Come back if anything changes, but otherwise, I'm just going to try and meet my flow speed through my steam outlet. Real quick, the note on how that works. With starting equipment, Class A pumps, your return flow number is double what your secondary pump speed is, right? So 56 is double what 28 is. I want the numbers on left to right to match. So in order to do that, I need this to be half of that. Kind of makes sense. Kind of oscillating a little bit. We'll do this just for fun. And this number typically is 10 times this number. It's higher now because I have bypass open. That's all right. Now it goes down. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So typically I have these in a 5-to-1 ratio unless bypass is open, in which case this needs to be higher. So normally I keep this at 5/25, but only when that guy's closed. The bypass is closed, but because it's open, we have to adjust to keep this kind of in a balance. So look at this nice sweet balance. Keeps our fill level about the same. That middle number goes up, it goes down, oscillates a little bit just because of how the game calculations work. So anyway, I will now cut away and yeah, come back eventually. So see you when I see you. Alright, welcome back. It hasn't been that long. It's only been about 10-15 game minutes. As expected, the rain that brings the water, I guess rain is water, ceased at the top of the hour, the new day. So we will be getting our delivery today. I wanted to show you what's in what we have coming, just to remind you. So we're topping off our fuel cans. We have these pumps are for our new loop that we're installing, new generating loop, steam generator loop. A spare rod controller just in case the one we have burns out, because we only have one. I should have gotten a second, I don't know why I didn't. A new steam generator again for the loop, a new resistor bank, and 4 resistors so that we can swap between the two should we need to for repairs. And then now that I have extra money, I would like to purchase a new generator set. I like to go for this guy. Oh, it's only 125. I was thinking it was 180 for some reason. And we'll put it here on the main one, which it should have been to begin with. And yeah, that's I think really all we needed to purchase. I don't want the higher demand yet. I was gonna say I could buy a third turbine generator just to artificially boost the demand like we did well when we first started the plant, but I don't want to do that yet. So we're just gonna let it ride. And then AO also finished his maintenance report. So let's take a look and see where we're at. 6% wear on the core. Not too high yet, so that's good. The rods are doing as expected again, remember, because last time I said 5% and then I made fun of myself by putting in that little video clip. 1% difference. Not 5, 1. So I guess they've been used about 1%, I'm guessing. That's totally a guess. We'd have to put it at 100 and then rescan it to see what it says. Everything else looks good. Where we can't repair it, we can't have AO do anything until it's over 10% wear, which is new. Not new, but it's been that way for several months. But when this new reactor 2.0 came out, that was not the case. You could repair wear at any level. So everything else looks good. Integrity is all 100 across the board. Turbine wears up. That'll be the next thing to repair. The only reason we care is for audits. And I think audits come on day, is it 3 or 5? I can't remember now. Yeah, I don't remember now. Power transformer. This guy's wearing out, so we could actually do that now. Let's go have him fix that. We will go through how to do that. It's fairly simple. Fuel is still 98%. And steam jet ejector. Interesting. It's wearing out even though it's not technically being used. That's the end of the report. So if we go and look at our maintenance tasks, we have the core. The core, you can repair at any wear level, and then obviously the transformer we just saw. So let's go do the transformer while we wait. We're going to go triple speed. Well, actually, before I do that, let's just make sure. So it is going to go down. Okay. Because I don't want to overshoot. Yeah, here, we'll do watch. I know how to fix this. This way we can walk away from it. Let the time advance a little faster. Okay. There goes that. Let's run down. I will speed walk this. Okay. So you see that's the transformer being used. This is our spare, and this is why we have it, because they wear out so quickly. Make sure you turn the other one on first. And I actually wait for the visual whatever before I shut that one off. And then we can stay here. Actually, we'll just run off of this one. So let's get AO to do... yeah, there's 2 ways to do this. Whoops, you go to here and you can hit select, or you can come here and say start maintenance task. Either way gets you to the same spot. We hit select, we hit accept, and AO come running in and start, whoops, doing his thing. We're probably going to pass him, and I'll speed walk back. Okay, so you can see that we still have the 150 megawatt capacity going. We've switched from number 1 to number 2. There is no way to do this manually from the control room. You have to go, or excuse me, automatically from the control room. You have to go down and do it manually in the what do we call that? Transformer room, I think is the official name. But this is why I used the resistor banks, because I knew that it was going to drop. It just, for some reason, it seems to be off by 1. Right? This is showing, I guess the scale is off. No, it can't be, because this was like our, I don't know. Yeah, I guess this isn't the second hour. This is when you complete hour 2, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre. But anyway, it was throwing me off last time too. So let's go ahead and bring this up a little bit. How much do we need? Oh yeah, because the resistor banks is not showing us. We'll bring it up maybe like 31. It should be enough. Bypass a little bit, bring it back down. Let's go and turn off our resistor bank, get an exact number, because remember we have rounding errors. So that's pretty close. We're within the 10%, we'll be just fine. But this way we're not writing our resistor banks. Let's come back and check our retention tank level, see how we're doing. We are very low, so we'll bring that back up by a bit. Still low. There we go, now we're headed in the right direction. We're going to maintain that 16 again for the next hour. Then we're going to go back up to 18. And if we look, that's when we first started. That's what time we were making the max energy, and then we came down and we're following demand sense. This is a rolling graph, so it stays there until we hit the 10 o'clock, or the 8, 9, 10 hour of the next day, and then it'll start replacing itself. So it's a rolling 24-hour display. display. The overages here, we've maintained full power generation for the most part. Looks like we came online, we connected to the grid at about, what, somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes past the hour. That's all that information means. Really nothing going on here. So I'm going to, yeah, cut away, and I will come back when something cool happens. Yeah, see you when I see you. Okay, welcome back. Nothing super interesting has happened, but I do want to demonstrate. So it's been several game hours. Notice I have not touched rods. They're still 56%. It's 56.0. My reactivity has gone down a little bit. I will need to bring it up because it is kind of cooling off slightly. But again, we're talking. I don't have to do it by one now. I could probably do it by maybe a few. Let's try 2. Let's see what that changes it to. Maybe I will have to bring it up a little. I mean, if I'm aiming for 2.6, okay, so a few more maybe. Do that. That should get us to 2.6 or thereabouts. Okay, so the first thing, just to show that our temperature has been very stable. Haven't had to move rods much at all. There's that 2.6 we were looking for, and a little bit over, so it might heat up a teeny bit, but that's okay. I've just been meeting demand, changing the bypass to meet demand. No resistor banks. This got overfilled more than I wanted to, so still playing with that a little bit. But what I wanted to show you is the reason I brought you back. Is AO's stuck. He's not working on it, and I don't know why. So I'll try canceling him and restarting him, but it looks like he's stuck and not able to fix the transformer for some reason. Which isn't the end of the world, because during a shutdown and a core, oh, I didn't check my, we're gonna miss that by a little. That's okay. We'll hurry. Whenever you do core maintenance, you automatically time warp, and everything, when you come back, everything is instantly finished. Low consumption. What's the low consumption objective? Oh yeah, that's an old one. Oh, that's from like the legacy game. That's what people used to run their. Okay, so he is a little lost. So I'm gonna actually take a couple of screenshots, show this bug, and just so I can post it, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back in the control room. I went down and did some troubleshooting, some screenshots, posted a bug report. Fortunately, we haven't been less than 10% for the hours demand. It looks like it only went to 19 instead of the 20 that I thought it would. So yeah, should be good. And retention tank, how are we doing? Still holding steady. So if AO won't repair it, it's not the end of the world. He can he'll repair it when he does the core, if we do core maintenance, and we can let it get down to 50%. I think I started saying this and stopped. For audits, where a failure, what's it called, threshold is 50% wear on a component. So as long as you have less than that, you're okay. So technically we could let it go for, we use this one up to 50% wear, shut it off, use the other one up to 50% wear, and then we would have an issue. But I think we'll have to maintain the core well before it reaches that point. So not too worried about it. In this next, and I just need to cancel him. So stop. We'll send him back to charger. It's kind of useless. And let's see what we're gonna. Oh, we're gonna have a big jump now. So let's slow this down. No. Not that big of a jump. All right, because now we're in this hour, even though it's showing completed, but it's not actually completed. So I guess that's what it is. It just highlights where you're at, not. I don't know. It's pretty bizarre. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna do another bug report here. So, and then I'm just gonna maintain maintain or meet demand, excuse me. And when I come back, hopefully something neat will have happened. Ding! Welcome back. It's been a long time for me, not for you guys, for me. Notice the time is 12, so things are just now starting to ship. We got 2 coming in. I've also ordered a fuel truck to come, just giving an update. And I also want to show how stable the rods and stuff are now. Again, people don't have enough patience, I find, sometimes in this game. They in the first, well, 14 hours, day, even 24 hours. Oh, I keep having to pull rods, pull rods, pull rods. This is going to end this. Well, you got to remember that you have patience. Okay, mine stopped at 55, and well, 56, 55. Notice the time of day. Notice that I pulled it out to 55.1, and it's just sitting at 2.57. I have not pulled rods in about 6 hours, I think. Not even a decimal point. It's just been sitting. It has gone down. Yes, I had it up to 2.6. I think you saw that. But I haven't needed to change anything. It's been sitting at 308.7 this whole time. You go again, rewind the video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's been sitting at right around here for quite some time. So very stable. I need to bring this down. I want to try that. I'm afraid it won't be enough to maintain torque and pressure, but I think my fill level is high enough that it'll be okay. So I will have to use bypass though at some point, but I want to see how far that doesn't get us very far. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this up quite a bit. Probably we'll start with 20. I've been wrestling with this guy up and down and up and down and up and down, as you can see. So mark on there, back and forth. Otherwise, everything's really stable. Everything's really good. And okay, so it's starting to come down. Torque is still good. Just don't want to let it get down to 2. But it is still coming down as the bypass continues to take effect. So we'll see where it levels off. May have overdone it. Looks like we've overdone it. It is falling fairly rapidly. So let's bring some of that back. A little bit. Still falling. And that might be a function of not enough heat, because I don't normally go to 10. The lowest I go with this current reactor is 15. Oh. That's fallen quite a bit since I was just talking a few seconds ago. So watching the torque, is it leveled off? Oh, it's continuing to fall. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, let's bring a little bit back. More in there. And that's because my pressure has fallen so far. 35 is generally the lowest. I like that one. You need to bring... I'm okay with this number coming down because it is a little high, artificially high. So I'm okay with that. Check our torque again. Still falling. Oh, no, now it bounced up. Oh, so it's just going to go between... Okay, I guess we'll call that good then. Check our retention tank level. Okay, slowly, very slowly coming up. Everything else seems fine. Again, the numbers, I don't have a good recipe for the numbers. I just go with what works, right? I'm trying this for the first time and adjusting down here to compensate. So I'm a little on the low side. Yeah, quite a bit on the low side. So let's bring this back up. Let's get the output up just a hair, so that we're staying close. But anyway, so that's the status update for now. And I guess I'll come back again when I have something actually cool to show you. Oh, it bounced back up. So it's doing the bungee jumping thing as well. Okay, there you go. All right, be back soon. All right, so I brought you back again because I want to show... I'm having a hard time keeping it stable. It really doesn't want to get above that 20 mark, and you can see that I've been bringing my bypass down quite a bit, and it's just not staying stable. My temperature's fine, reactivity is still the same, but my pressure continues to fall. And I think that's part of the issue of why this won't stabilize. I cannot get it up to that 20.5. I've been edging this down little by little, one tick at a time, and just not able to overcome that. I think it's because if I go triple speed, it's actually easier to see it. It's turning downward, and look, we're at, oh, so close. Oh, did it finally settle? No, yes, it's still ticking downward a little bit, and I just can't get it. So I think I think that has to do with this being at 10. I think that's too low. I don't think it throws everything off. 15 is really where you need to be. Just trying to stay off the bypass, and I can do it for a while, but man, with bypass open and my heat that low, I was having a lot of trouble. I'm going to stay here for the next few hours, but yeah, it did not. So far, I'm not liking it, and we'll see how long this lasts. 38.77, still coming down a little bit. But anyway, just wanted to bring it back because that was a trend that I was noticing. This primary, the way that I run it, and the primary being at 10%, 10%, seems like it's not cutting it. So anyway, I'll be back. Just kidding, I haven't been gone for that long. Our truck is going to arrive shortly, so I'm going to go prep for that. And this is sodium hydroxide, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's sodium hydroxide. In transit, yeah. Okay, so let's go set up for our sodium hydroxide delivery. Also, while I'm down that way, there's one of the M valves I wanted to close. I wanted to close the M3. We'll do those at the same time. Let's go do that. And remember that the M2, M3 valves are what we use to fill internal tanks from the external tanks. You can fill both at the same time, but right now I don't need to. I think I said M3, right? The M3 valve's the one I'm closing. Forgot already. Okay, so that's closed. Let's head in and prep for the arrival of the fuel truck. So let's okay, so we need both of those can be closed. I don't need either of those open for any reason. I don't know why they were open. I guess I kind of do. Water tank M1's closed. That's fine. Oh, our truck is here. We can do all this from the little loading dock here. I thought I'd opened it. Oh, nope, I guess not. Okay. Raise the barrier. Watch our friend come through. We will pull right in, and then we'll get the little light that it's in the loading zone. Or I guess we can look down. Should be in a second. There he is, and then we will connect with the truck. Alright, and that lowers and connects. And then don't start pumping yet. This is where we got to make sure we have everything ready. So right now, ooh, see, that would be bad. That would go into our fuel tank. Should have closed that a long time ago. We'll open up our sodium hydroxide reserve. And now, as we start pumping right here, we should see, yeah, so that's green, good. Nice little indication. Okay, so that'll do its thing, sweet. And now, these of course are manual valves, and so we have to leave them, leave the control room to come manipulate them. But we're gonna fill that up and send the truck on its way. We're gonna start filling that external, although, do I really need it? Here I am chasing the colors. I'm trying to think if there's an instance where we would need some water. And it's got infinite fill space. So, do I really need that one filled? No, but this being at 0. The only time I would need it is if there's an emergency and it starts to boil off, which it can. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I think we will go ahead and click this guy on. And what that's going to do is it'll start, as soon as it spools up, this is going to start filling. And then I'll turn that guy into compensate to refill water here. It should stop here in a second once it spools up. Maybe not. Interesting. Normally that freezes. Because that's going here, and that is pumping into there. But, oops, wrong panel. Huh. They used to even each other out. But I guess not. Not anymore. Okay, that's interesting. We're still sitting pretty good on our temperature. And I guess I can't see demand this way, so let's take a look at our demand. Yeah, see, we're still pretty low. What is our pressure falling to? Yeah, so it'll keep coming down over time. It's okay for now, but we are, yeah, 98%. I think we'll be okay. And then from here, we can watch the sodium hydroxide come up. We're gonna go triple speed. Let this guy keep coming up. See, he feels way slower than the boric acid does. Yeah, well, no, which one was the? I think the fuel one. The fuel one was the one that just blasted up super fast. Yeah, never up the generator with the fuel loading valve open. True that. True that. Bad news bears. Now it's boring.
Very boring and ordinary.
Again. Yeah. So, I'm really waiting for the deliveries, and then I'll, yeah, that's when the fun's gonna start. So I guess I'll cut away. I'm not gonna show how to disconnect. You can see that in the other video. So I'll come back to you when all the stuff is done being delivered and construction starts. Heidi-ho, campers and camperettes. Okay, so you notice the time. We're about to get a bunch of deliveries. Quick update. I filled this, forgot about it, sent it to Max, and started burning out my pump. Did not mean to. We jumped demand up to 25. I did it with heat only, went from 10 to 20. Things are doing better now. Look how much higher our pressure is. And I'm slowly refilling this artificially. And everything else is doing really well. This is still frozen because I haven't needed to use bypass at all. I've been solely relying on this guy, which might be a new technique that I'll try out. So we should be jumping up again in demand here. Yep. So this one we're going to increase. Let's go all the way to 30 and see if that does it. Okay. So now we have all these things are being added. We're going to start construction. All right. Our deliveries here. If we look, right, no more orders in transit. But there's a few things we need to do. Well, things are going to be under construction, right? These guys are going to be building for a while. So we don't need to do... But if we look at our inventory... okay, that one has fuel. The other one. Okay, so those both have fuel. Okay. Good stuff. So how do I put this? Okay. There we go. They switched locations, that's fine. Alright, let's go up and grab the other ones, because we're going to need them eventually, so we may as well have them in our inventory, because why not? So run in, and... Where did they get put last time? Over here? What? We did order new fuel cans, right? I just, misremembering where they're put? Hold on. I know we ordered new ones. Fuel tents. Where are they? Oh. Okay. Well, that's new. Huh. I mean, unless it, for some reason, sent this order to the external, what do you call it? Generator building? I'm gonna speed walk out there. Okay. Oh, it did. Huh. Okay. Because I don't think the other ones were out here last time, right? The first few, yeah, alright. Let's pick up a couple. Well, I guess there was no point in coming out here because the whole reason I was getting them then was so I didn't forget when I came out, but ibs. Okay, so this is under construction. Everything's under construction right now. There's really not much to do other than wait. So I'm going to actually go triple speed again. Nope, can't go triple speed while I'm outside. That's right. Okay. I'm going to speed walk back. Okay. So, oh, we're still not meeting demand. We are, ooh, we're on the cusp. Let's, how do I want to do this? I want to do it with heat. I want to throw off my little balance here. Yeah, maybe. Alright.
Operator, maintenance report.
Oh yeah, and I ran a maintenance report to fix the busted pump. So let's do that. Let's try both and see what happens. Maybe he'll do that one. But if you notice, both of my transformers now are worn a good amount. But if I can't repair them, right, we're running into an issue. And the core, I looked 11%. So we don't need to shut down the core really anytime soon. So this poses a new issue. Looks like cooling's not having too much of an effect. So let's lower this about 5. Oh, it's not 4. Get that back up to about 2.6. And so we came up a little bit. We're pretty close. Still not where I want to be. And that is... Why are you so low? Why aren't you filling faster? Why is my pressure so high? Something weird's going on. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I know exactly why. This is having a hard time filling. Yeah, okay. So I'll explain this conceptually. Because I'm increasing the heat, it increases the pressure here. I could get a ton more steam out of there, but I'm not. It does generate... Yeah. So that my pressure will probably continue to rise because the number in the middle is higher than the number on the right. I'm creating more steam than what I'm letting out, so my pressure is going to continue to rise, and that is a function of because I'm increasing the heat. Okay, generator set is finished. Anything else? We can go fuel that one in the meantime. Nothing. Okay. So I guess we'll if only I'd waited, right? Now we run. I'll speed walk. And we're back. Okay. So everything else now is we're just waiting on construction. So I will come back when construction's finished. This is not gonna work. This is gonna keep rising. But it'll be fine. The reason why pressure is rising, I don't think I finished it conceptually. As I increase heat here, it is boiling more water. And that is indicative or indicated by the number in the middle, which is the coolant being turned into steam. Well, because that number is higher than the one on the right, which is the steam being released, it's adding more steam to the system. Overall, the net amount of steam inside this steam generator. Well, as steam gets added, the pressure continues. As the fill level rises, it pushes this up even further. So, yeah, that's why having this, using this pump only, might not be most beneficial thing. But it's alright. It's a... Oh, whatever happened to AO? So he's still stuck on that. So we got the other one down, but not this one. Right? Is that what we're seeing? Yeah. Okay. So we'll just cancel. Up. And... So there you go. Okay. I'll come back when it's time to start filling stuff. Okay. So as the hour ticked over, we finished construction on our 2 pumps. However, we can't start filling it because the steam generator takes a while, but we also finished our other resistor bank, so I'm going to run down and do two more things kind of at the same time. One, I'm going to switch the M valves, or close the one. I'm going to open M3 so that I can, I'm sorry, M1, so that I can fill this water tank. Run up here, and we will now open this one to fill it. Come on. And then I need to close this just for... I never really explained why we do those. So the whole reason why we have these 2 tanks is for this guy here. All the reason we have this guy here is in case, in the event that we need to remove boron from the reactor for whatever reason. As we filter out boron, it's like a pool filter. It gets slowly clogged over time, and eventually you need to clean it off. So that's what the hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and water do. Let's just so AO doesn't kill us, we're gonna bypass this and make sure that it's off. So what the way it would work is that we would whenever we're ready to start cleaning it, you filter out your boron, or sorry, after you filtered out your boron, and you want to clean it, you then run sodium hydroxide through it until it's the ion column is back to whatever state you need it at, ready to filter more boron out. Then you would rinse it with the water, and you would be good to go. And you would fill up your waste tank, would be filled up at that point, and you'd have to have AO empty out your waste tank. But that's what that whole system's for. The way the game is, we've never had to clean out the ion tank yet. It just hasn't, we haven't gotten to that point because of how infrequently we filter out boron. There's really not a reason to need to. And AO does it for us. Whenever we do core maintenance, he's supposed to filter out or clean out all the boron. What he does actually is remove all the water and then fills it all back up to the default level that you would start with a normal plant, and by doing so all the boron goes with it. So he kind of sort of does it for us. I didn't close out the valve, did I? Nope, because I am a dumb. Alright, speed walk time. And we're back. The reason I do speed walking instead of cutting away, cutting back is just so you can see it. It's just sped up. So top of the hour, we should. Oh, and here I am getting yellow boxes without even realizing it. Good job. Let's turn this down to like 25. Should be all I need, and that will make our pressure drop. See how high our pressure got? Here we go. Look at that. Ours starting to come down. So that's a good thing. It will also make this middle number drop for a little while because it's not getting as much heat anymore. And that may not even be enough to get that middle number. Our pressure is so high that we may have to bypass some of that pressure off. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to have to happen. I mean, not that it matters, although we're about to. Is this going to drop again? Oh, yeah. So we're going to have an issue. So I'm going to turn this on. And I need to bypass off a bunch of that pressure. So we're going to open that up. It's going to open up our steam outlet a lot and let a lot of this pressure out. But it's kind of what needs to happen. And then that guy's still filling. So now we can turn our well, now newly refurbished internal pump on, and you'll see that because this is open, it's now filling our water reserve tank. So I knew that this was... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, steam generators is finished. So now we have a new focus in life. We're going to let that pressure drop for a while by having bypass open. Okay, so steam generator is finished. Now comes the fun part of priming, or filling the steam generator and priming the pumps. The secondary pump gets primed. Let's back up. Why do we prime pumps? We prime pumps so that when we flip them on, it doesn't take a long time for them to react. Whoops, sorry. If we were trying to start up that loop, and it's kind of a time critical thing because we have heat coming in and all that, it takes these pipes are functional, and it takes water time to move through them. So we fill them with water ahead of time so that when we flick the pumps on, the reaction is instant. The water is already filled through, and so we get the response right away, which is exactly what we want. So in order to accomplish that instant reaction response, we need to prime it first. That's just my own term. That's what I call it, is priming. And this pressure is not going down nearly fast enough. That's okay. Another way I can do this is I can open this up and let a bunch of pressure out that way too. So I've kind of hosed myself by just using this. I should have not done that. I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on the resistor banks here to get this pressure down. But it's starting to go now. Okay. So by way of filling the steam generator, we're going to prime the secondary pump anyway. Because in order to fill this, we need to use this use this to fill this. So this will already be primed. This guy is another story. Also, I'll bet is my temperature changing yet? No. I'm kind of surprised. Is this concentration gone down yet? No. Here's the other thing. When we prime this pump, because we need to prime the primary, that will lower our core vessel volume. We can compensate that simply by turning on our feed water pump. Great, except that it's going to dilute our boric acid concentration, which is going to cause our temperature to go up. So those are all considerations that we need to make. Is pressure coming down? Yes, slowly. Excellent. But this is probably dropping like it's hot. So let's bring this up to, sure, 36. The water for the steam generator is going to come from our condenser. I'm not going to backfill it. I'm just going to let it go. So here's the other thing. Oh, I should have said this first. Number one, when filling the steam generator, priming the pumps, and all that, if you decide to prime your pumps, do the primary first. Because what happens is, as we turn this on, it's going to be running through the steam generator. If there is water in there, it's going to heat it up and make steam. So don't do that. Don't do that. And all right, so let's go. Oh, I should check my other. How are we doing over here? Oh yeah, we still got time. So we're gonna let him do his thing. All right. So this is kind of a delicate thing. This is one of my least favorite things to do in this whole get up. So, and I shouldn't be doing it while trying to bring that pressure down. I got too many things going on. But you know what? It's a Leonidas video. Here we go. Okay, so we flip our secondary. Oh no. I do have a checklist for this. I'll leave it in the description, but I'm going to go off of memory because, you know, lulls. We need to open all our valves. One valve. 2. 3. Oh, wrong way. There you go. Thank you. Skip the 4. Actually, yeah, we're going to skip the 4. We're going to go 5. Ah, come on. It's following my mouse. My key inputs. 6. Here we go. I am going to open the bypass on this to 100. And I'm going to open the MSCB on this, which is the B4 valve, to 100. In the event that we generate steam, it'll go straight back to the condenser, not to the turbine. Because I don't want the turbine to start early. Then I'll start closing these. Let's close all these guys now. Do you have to close them? Under the old system, these were like actuators, and they would be moving the valves, or trying to move the valves, and if you left them in the open position, they were just kind of grinding like an overloaded pump, sort of. And they would wear out, but I think that's kind of a legacy thing. So you'll notice everything's open now, right? We're green across the board. Now we can start turning this guy on. So let's turn him on here, and we're gonna start. I'll start at 10. Sure, why not? Now, no, I'm not. I'm gonna start it slower, slower. And the reason is because now this is falling, and now my concentration is falling. And now my temperature is going to rise. Oh yeah, see it? So we need to add more boron in. Let's go 2 kilograms a minute, or 2 grams a minute. Not 2 kilograms a minute. Ooh, that would be spicy meatball. So we're going to try, and yeah, see, that's going up pretty fast. I will probably bring back some rods. Let's just go straight to 55 to compensate until we can get our boron concentration back up. And it's not going up nearly fast enough because it was at what, 2780 something? Yeah, so let's actually do this a little bit faster. Let's go like get that up higher, quicker. And this is continuing to fall, so I need to compensate with that. We're going to add a feed water pump. Okay, let's get this back up a little bit, just a little bit. We don't want to overfill it because again, we're also adding boron back in. Right? Okay, we'll shut it off. Let it, because it's going to continue to rise. How are we doing? We're looking, is this coming down now? A little bit. We're still, it's showing cooling. Oh, yeah, okay. So our boron is now, okay, so let's go back to like the 2 mark. Okay, I like that much better. We just got over kind of the initial shock of the boron just instantly dropping. And 283 is okay, still a little higher than I'd like it. But it should, yep, it's evening out. Okay. We are still way overproducing on the pressure. So let's close. Yeah, I just need that fill level. Yeah, let's just tank the fill level. I think that's kind of the way to do it. But not too much. Let's bring this back to 5. Let's bring this back to 25, and that should bring us down a bit. Heat level, yes, staying at 15. Okay, how are we doing? I'll know when this is finished priming, when this number stops going down. It's kind of just that simple. So I'll add a little bit more back in. Okay, just a little bit, and back off. Okay, so this is should be cooling a little bit. Good, because we're adding cold water in, which shocks, but it cools the core. This is keeping up more or less. 2700 again is kind of where we'd like to be. So we'll let this keep doing its thing. And are we still falling? We are. So it's still filling those pipes. This is continuing to increase. Shouldn't be. Okay. So add some more rods in to help compensate with that. Maybe just like that. Run back over here, and yeah, golly. Yeah, that pressure shot right back up. Oh man, it's getting so irritated by this. Okay. Nope, that's too high. That's just out of anger and frustration right there. Not helpful. And I really want this to drop. Actually, no, it's at a good spot, so I'm okay with it. Need to bring it back up a little bit. Keep it there. Doesn't fall too far. How are we doing? I was hoping we'd cool off. Have we finished? Okay, nope, we have not. Still coming down. Okay, let's also check this guy. I have way too many things going on at once. Okay, that one's okay. How are we doing here? Concentration wise, so we are net losing. Let's go, not by much. Let's go 4. And then we'll bring it back to 3 once it gets a little closer to where we want it. 281. And yep. Okay, 69. So that would be about that'll be 68. That works. And okay, I think I'm watching for the fall off, but I guess it's not happening. Still waiting on this guy. Okay, we're gonna give it another little pulse. Get up a little bit. It's good. And how are we doing concentration wise here? Okay, so yeah, we're starting to come back up a little bit. That's good. This is still continuing to fill. We're getting a little bit better over there, but just having a hard time with the high pressure here. So 68 is still good. Yeah, I like that fill level, so we're gonna leave it there for now. And we will bypass off. Man, my torque. Bypass off even more. That down even more. And okay, temperature still holding. Okay, reactivity starting to come down. I wonder if we have stopped. Yeah, we have. Okay. So I'm gonna just pulse this one more time. Oh shoot! I'm not. I gotta go shut off the boron. 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah. See, that's okay. Let's shut that off right now, and we will dilute it a little bit with this. Right. Yeah, bring it up just a teeny bit more. We were at 2412 before. That's good. All right. So now this is coming down. Right. So now we can pull those rods back out to wherever they were at. Or maybe like right here. Right, number that actually should be pretty good. Actually, I don't think I needed to pull rods. Unless I've made 2.8 my new number. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Still high there. See that? Even with more bypass, we're not getting the out because of that. That pressure just won't go away. So I just cannot get it to get around. Get that pressure lower. So even though I'm trying to, let's do that. Okay. So I've kind of mucked up my system of how I do things with by using the heat only earlier to try and meet that 30 demand. Really messed up all my pressure stuff. So now I'm having to compensate and do a whole lot of other things, try and get my internal pressure down, and it's just not working. My pressure's going up right now, so kind of lame. But it is what it is. So this, I think, has held steady. Okay, we're good there. So I like where we're at for this part. Yeah, so we're back to normal. Okay, so our primary pump is primed. We can turn it off now and set it to 0. I like to turn it off, not just bring it to 0, because if I use this, it's also going to affect that one, and I don't want to mess things up. So that is off. Now, also a less fun part, we're going to turn this on. And we are going to start off slow. Maybe, yeah, 10's good. And that's going to take a long time. I'll just tell you right now, it takes a long time to get that around. So, fill level, we're getting a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better, but that pressure is still way up there. Oh, you know what brings down pressure? Bring down the heat. Let's do that. I don't know why am I leaving it at 25, guys? I thought it was at 15. Oh. Did I guess I filled that one already. Right? Damaged it again. Hey, Ayo, I got something for you. this I think is at a good fill level, so we'll turn that up. Okay, like I said, too many things going on at once. Yeah, the key to bringing this pressure down was getting my primary down. I don't know what I was thinking. Now I can back off the bypass quite a bit. So, yeah, just not being smart, really. Yeah, bring the pressure to bypass down a lot. And we'll bring this down to... I'll leave it there for now. Oh, see, this fill levels. Oh no, now it's crashing back down again. No, it's not. It's going up, going down. It's going up. It's going down. How are we doing? Have we gotten water yet? Nope. Nope. This is going. Well, that's because the number on the right's so high. But it is pulling water off using the secondary. What about this guy? Where are you at? Falling. That's good news. That is good news. Okay, we're good there. So I think I'm about ready to come off of the resistor banks now. What are we? We're at 15. Okay, so we can add back a little bit more. Yeah, so that's okay. 45. I like that better. It's not my favorite. This middle number is going to come down. I'm just going to bring my output back down. And still no water. Okay, now we go triple speed. See how much... Ugh, see, too many things going on. Oh my goodness, talk about a zoo. Why are you falling? Oh yeah, duh. Because I've been using bypass and I've had this closed. This is why we have a buffer. Because when Leonidas does stuff, he forgets lots of things. But that's also why I leave it open. Those things. 2.8, sure. I guess it's just going to sit there for a while. We're okay with it. We are okay with it. We started, yeah, we're filling now. Okay, so now that we're filling, let's bring this up to about 25. Fill it faster. I think we're going to aim for 40,000 units. And then I'm going to stop this once this is primed and ready to go. And in my next episode, because I have no idea how long this has been going, anytime I stop and say, hey, I'm cutting away, I actually let it keep going. And the video continues to record. And I cut those chunks out in case something happens and I forget to unpause the recording. Which has happened before. So my timer is showing that I've been recording way longer than what the video is going to be. So I don't want this to be too long. We will finish filling this up and then call it a day. Yeah. 98. Oh yeah, I know that's 98. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because again, it is this plus this. Well, times 2. And yeah, we're looking so much better. How's our retention tank? Peachy keen. Yep. Okay, loving life much more now. Now we can go triple speed. Let's have AO going to charger. Well, he got stuck again. So insufficient battery. That's a lie. He's stuck again. Still having issues.
Operator, I'm going to start with the analysis of the situation of the plant.
Okay, let's come off of although I guess I should avoid emergency stops after the day. Well, no guarantees. Okay. We might be able to pay off our debt now. Can we pay off our bank invoice early? Amount 300, 392. Let's do it. What? You have to pay what? Oh, so no matter what, you have to pay off. Then no, I thought there was a benefit for paying it off early. Oh, okay. All right. Man, talk about loan sharks. Jeez. Balloon payments, fine. Then no, I'm just gonna write out the loan. There's no point in tossing my money for no reason. Well, plus I don't have enough. Okay, everything else should be good. Let's bring this back up to compensate to meet where we're at on bypass. That'll be good. And I actually need to lower bypass a little bit. Let's do maybe a 5-er. Right there. Still at 2.8. Yeah, close enough. And okay, so don't remember what I was rambling about. Cutting away, length of video, finishing priming. Yes, getting to 40,000. That's what I want to do, is get to 40,000 on this guy. I don't actually remember where I like it, but we're gonna try 40,000. Yeah. And with this pump, currently in patch 203 that I'm playing, when you shut it off and take it to 0, okay, let me back up. Normal pumps, like this one, when you shut them off, they wind down slowly, right? They take time to wind down. As they wind down, they continue pumping water. This one used to take a long time. Well, it takes a long time to wind up, but it used to also take a long time to wind down. Now it's almost instant. And I don't think that's by design. I think it's a mistake. But yeah, keep that in mind. So when you get to the whatever mark you want, like in my case I'm doing 40,000, then I will just kind of shut it off really close, like 39.90 something, and it'll close off super fast. But why are you continuing to drop? Oh, that's actually, this can come down to oh, no, that's too low. Going the wrong way. Let's just do that. Yeah. Going the wrong way. Doing maths wrong in my head. Alright. So, and I'm okay with my condenser level being there. Not worried about it. Not even a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna slow this down once it gets to 39. Unless I get distracted and walk away from it like a ding dong. Okay.
Operator, maintenance report is complete. Now, you can check it.
Speaking of getting distracted. Oh yeah. Okay, so the wear on things are getting up there. Let's have them go fix that one. Wait, where's my... Oh yeah, transformers down at the bottom.
Operator, I'm going to start with the maintenance tasks. During this time, I will not be able to respond to your...
That is a bug. Oh, dang it. See? Distracted. Fortunately, it stops really fast. See how fast it went to 0? But I still overshot by 300. Not bad. Not bad in the world of Leonidas. So, okay. That's it. We are primed. We are ready to go. This loop is ready to come online. It's ready to go. And that's what we're going to do in our next episode, is start up the second loop. And then what I'll probably do in that episode is start up the loop, shut down the other one, and then shut down the second, right? Shut down both loops as though, or total reactor shutdown, and repair stuff, and then start them both back up, and then we'll work on a third loop, kind of do it all over again. Cool beans? Okay, so this one was kind of busy, just buying stuff, waiting on stuff, and then the filling, a few things sprinkled in. If you have questions on these videos, rather than leave a comment on YouTube, come to my Discord, because I may not see your comment for hours or days. Especially if it's a reply to a reply. Like, you comment, I reply to you, and then you reply to me. YouTube does not notify me of these things, and it always makes me feel bad. People, I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. I just don't see them. I don't get notified, so I have to go and look for them, and they're pretty easy to miss because I have to scroll through and just check each original comment as though it was a thread. Kind of annoying. So, come to my Discord for comments, questions, to interact. Notifications on this video, these videos, yeah, they come through your email, but also other games that I make videos for. And if you are a hoplite or captain level member, you get early access to videos. I schedule these out to be released to the public days in advance, but hoplites and captains who have signed up through YouTube to become those members get early access. If you're interested in that, I think that you click on my name, or you click on the join button below next to my name, I think, on this video, and get access to that. And then I also have special chats for you guys in Discord, where you can get more direct interaction with me, and special videos for captains. captains, special sneak peek videos. I'm also have 2 test videos that are just for captains only, kind of as a perk, special perk for them for their level of membership. So if you're interested in that, there's a consideration there. But otherwise, I am Leonidas. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again soon.